Good morning, Cabwaylingo. This is cabin number 7 where we're staying, and it is just beautiful here this weekend. Look at that sun coming up here. Wowzer, it has been a beautiful morning. More cabins up there. We can't see them, but we know they're there. So let's walk up here and look at the property because it is looking pretty beautiful out this morning. Seems like all the cabins have a gate in front of it to close. Probably mostly at night maybe, but I hear that the gates do not keep the bears out. Of course, we haven't seen a bear, but at least not here. We've seen them in Tennessee, but not here. And it's always up this nice little grade to where the parking area is. And right there's the porch where we spend our mornings and enjoy our time. All the greenery is just out and lush, and keep seeing the rain sparkling in the top of the trees where it rained overnight. And yes, they have heating and air conditioning here. These were built after the Second World War by the CCC. Yes, we drove the pickup truck. It made it another good long trip. Over here to the right is a fire pit. The picnic table. There's a nice clearing there. I guess if you want to play beanbags or horseshoes or whatever. And look at that cute little pond. Probably a mosquito infested nest, but it's cute anyway. Nicely moss covered and everything. There's a tree way back there. That tree must be 50 feet long that's fallen down across this road ahead of us. And we haven't explored that road yet, so we're not sure where it goes. But it's got a little clearing back there at the end of it. You can kind of sort of see. So this is the entrance, the back entrance. And there's a really old walking path right here that is in really pretty good shape considering how long ago it was built. And one of the really nice things about being here that we love, is that you can hear that water down there all of the time, 24/7. It's moving. There's just a beautiful, quiet gentleness to being here. A lot of naturalness. There's fallen trees that have been here for a long time, and just, you know, they deteriorate on their own, just like in nature. But here's the back entryway. They always leave wood for you to use either over in the fire pit, or there's a fireplace inside that I'll show you in a little bit. There's steps down to this side walkway. When I get to the bottom of those, I'll turn around and we'll look at what they look like. But they've obviously been built and put there with intention by the CCC. This is just really an incredibly well-built structure. We took time to read about Jesus being the capstone and the cornerstone, and sure enough, we came out here and found where there is a cornerstone that they used to start the building of this cabin. So I'm not sure I can get around here as well. They can't change out the windows or update them because of the history and the protections from things built in that time period. But I mean, it's really held together well, and they just take such good care of this place. It's just really incredible what care that they take. I love the moss. That shows that, you know, nothing has been too disturbed over here. And that, let me tell you what, that is one steep hill that I would not want to roll down. And over here, look at the size of that rock. That thing is so big. I bet it is 8 feet tall, easily. That is one big rock that has tumbled down over the mountain some way, somehow. But there's a nice little clearing down there that some young person would love to climb down there and explore probably, but not a 68-year-old woman. Well, I would enjoy it, but they'd probably have to use a chain to pull me back up. So this is the front property. There's a road that goes through here. It's not traveled a lot in the evenings. You can kind of tell about work time, and then at the end of the day a little bit. There's a bit more traffic, but it's not a lot. And it's really not, it's very tolerable and not noticeable. The bedroom is actually situated more towards the back of the cabin, so you don't really notice. That's the walkway that I just came up when we started this video. And so here you can see the structure of how this was put together a little bit better for the front porch. But it is just really, I think it is really well built. And you know, that carpenter man, he thinks it is too. And we know he has a better idea about these things than I do, but just the detail, look at that detail in that. That is just nice. And of course you can see there, this cabin is called the Gerald. It's cabin number 7. This is the cabin that they used in their on their postcards. So I think that's kind of interesting. But I'll walk on around here. We'll make a full circle. A lot of really old trees and lumber. Just a very comfortable place to be, very warm. They keep the amenities on the inside just really pretty well updated. No complaints at all. Very quiet, very peaceful. Hear this? There's that clearing over there by near the fire pit. Where you can see it's pretty flattened out and usable if you want to play games or have some sort of a little outdoor tent or something over there. So that's Cabwaylingo. This is what it looks like in the morning. Nice, quiet, peaceful, enjoyable. What else could a girl ask for? Good morning.